Hey, my Bosswoman crew. How are you? Happy New Year. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I've got a bit of an echoing issue with my tech. So I'm just finding a spot in my new home by the beach that works really well for running live stream videos. So if you're jumping on, just let me know that you can hear me and that the sound is okay. Hey, Caroline, how are you? I'm just going to share this into a couple of my groups as you jump on. Actually, these videos, I have decided this year that I am going to carry out some more of my hashtag check yourself videos from my Bosswoman people. And I'm going to make a bit of a weekly thing. So it's going to be, or it is already is, as of now, a weekly midweek check-in just for 10 minutes where I'm going to be talking about a topic and also give you a self question that you can use for yourself that may or may not help you and be useful for you. So let me just share this into my group. And when you jump on, definitely do a hashtag check yourself so that I know that you're listening. I'm just going to share this into my group. I have not been on social media for a week in my business and my life. This is quite a long time. Oh, here we go. Share a group. Look at this. I've forgotten how to do this. Yeah, here we go. So I've got a free group on Facebook. If anyone wants to join, just let me know and I'll add you in. There's a bit of information that I've popped up. Say hi as you jump on, do a hashtag check yourself. Let me know that you're here. Happy New Year. I hope everyone had a great, there we go, Sandy. How are you? I hope everyone's had a great holiday or a great break. I technically am still on break for quite a bit of time. However, I had this brilliant, inspiring moment yesterday where I was like, I've been called to want to jump on YouTube. Really called. I'm like, I just want to hammer YouTube this year. And it really quite interesting because I love videos, so why not? But yeah, I just keep doing live videos here and I really wanted to do live stream on YouTube. And as I started researching that yesterday when I had the idea, you actually need 1,000 subscribers on YouTube to go live. So down the bottom, I'm going to pop my YouTube link. So if you're loving what I am putting down, please go through and become a subscriber. I'm going to make it a little bit of a challenge and a mission this year to be able to get to live on YouTube. So that's that and all of that information. Hey, Lana. Awesome. So what I wanted to talk to you guys about today, I've done all that. Give me one sec. Yeah, awesome. What I want to talk to you today about is actually using your lessons to set really powerful intentions. And lots of people do lots of different things at the start of the year. I see that there's lots of people already jumping into challenges, already set their goals, already just all over the shit, right? I personally have taken a bit of a different approach this year, and I did last year, maybe not as lax as this year, but I feel the energy, especially towards the end of last year, through all the pandemic and everything that happened, as a collective, we really needed to just chill, rest, integrate, process, and really take care of ourselves and our body. And that I've done for myself. Not everyone will be the same. And I actually feel really super proud of myself. I've been resting like a mofo and it's been incredible. And and it's really given me, I've spent way more time reflecting and actually, just sort of going back over all the things that I worked my way through. I worked with a lot of clients through the pandemic, and there was a lot. Yeah, there was a lot. And where I want to go with this is when we set our intentions, because there's lots of stuff being thrown around, set your goals, set your intention. I've seen heaps of people do it, set your word. And I think that's really, really cool, right? To be able to, hey, Peter, I can see you're loving the stuff, but I can't see your face on here. Yeah, there you are. Yeah, and I really quite liked that because, you know, when you think about a word that you have for the year, which FYI, by the way, mine is expansion. And I feel like it's a really powerful anchor to always come back to throughout the year, whatever may happen this year. And if there's something that we've really taken from 2020, or me personally that I've taken from 2020, and if you want to share your lessons below, I know this, I said this would be a 10-minute video, but it's the first video into the year. Could you believe I was also actually a bit nervous? And I was like, I'll go to one room and then go to the other room, and then now I'm in this room, right? So, it doesn't matter how many videos you do. If you've taken a break, I always find the first video back, I always get like nervous, excited, yeah? Same thing inside your body. It's just however you want to label it. So I feel like one thing that I really got from last year was just being okay with sitting in uncertainty and the unknown. Morning, Kira. Those of you who are joining, just do a hashtag check yourself so that I know that you're listening, or even if you're listening later. Yeah, it was really about being able to sit in uncertainty and the unknown and be okay with that. You know, and coming from a reformer control freak, which I'm sure many of you can relate, you know, we love to plan out the year. We love to, you know, plan out your eating regime, plan out your training regime, like plan out how many clients you want, plan out what you're going to do in your business, plan out this, plan out that. But if there's one thing that 2020 has proved is that your ability to be able to adapt, and shit doesn't always go to plan, people, on a big scale, right? And you can really use this to your advantage, really use it to your advantage, right? Because there are, you know, I worked with many people who are sort of just in denial for quite a long time. And also as well, there were other people who fully just embraced it. I did a bit of both and ended up more in the embraced category, right? And it challenged me to step up and really serve people in a different way. So the thing is as well, I'm not saying not to plan out things, definitely plan it out, but rather plan it with an intention from the lessons that you've actually, come on internet, there we are, from the lessons that you've actually learned, like use these lessons to help you plan set your intentions, right? Because it's all good and well to set an intention, but it is the energy behind, it is the energy and the connection behind that intention that will really make it powerful, right? So let me just give you an example. You know, obviously, you know, shit went belly up last year. Can you tell me one thing that you have learned about yourself that you would like to cultivate more of? And I popped a question here as well. What do I want to cultivate more of for myself? Right? And this is a question I invite you to really sit with it and come from a place of the lessons that you've taken from 2020 and really have a think about what is it that I would like to create or cultivate more of for myself. Yeah? Within myself, the energy that I want to bring in. And like I said earlier, you know, you could use a word, mine's expansion. And if I were to extend that as an intention, it would be to expand myself in areas that stretch me and challenge me. Yeah? AKA one of those is like jumping on YouTube to do live stream and showing up weekly here with my Check Yourself. So it's something I want to keep going for this year. Cool. So when you sit with this, and I want you to feel into that, and maybe you might want to go away and journal, or you might have something off the top of your head, please feel free to share it below. You guys know I love the interaction and communication side of this. You know, what is it that you really learn for yourself, and how can you use that to create yourself an intention to move forward through the year? And just side note on that, it's one thing to set an intention for a year, but also to start doing this on a daily practice. And And if not daily, just come and visit me on a Wednesday every week, and I will have a Check Yourself video for you to tap in and check into yourself. And really, I'm cultivating these to help you stay in line with your truth and what feels good for you, what lights your soul up, what makes you feel amazing, what brings you to life. Yeah. And that was another lesson that I took from 2020 last year, was really about all the areas in my life and the spaces where I was investing my time and energy that really didn't serve me. I've got goosebumps as I talk about it. Can you guys see this? It was a really huge realization for myself. I guess, going with the paces, which is pretty, normal. And we all get caught up in that kind of space, but I really took time out, culled things that were no longer lighting me up, and then started really taking the time to set intentions behind why I do things. And they have proved to be so much more powerful than just like banging shit out, right? It's like I always talk about showing up. Yeah. Like you can show up every day with zero intention and it just becomes noise. But if you show up, you don't have to show up every day. Like I proved that to myself this year. I've had one of the best years in business with the least amount of showing up online, but I showed up more for myself. Yeah. Very, very interesting. And I'll tell you guys more about this as I make more videos. And then I lost my train of thought. The other lesson that I had last year, which was cultivating culling different areas of my life that no longer serve me and spending more time creating intentions. And I can't tell you how that amplified the stuff in my life, the connection, the relationships, in particular, the one with myself. And I think if you guys have been following me, I've been definitely showing up with some different content, exposing some different areas in my life, maybe emotions, feelings, things that were coming up for me, and things that I've worked my way through. And it's been good, real good. Here, I'm just going to read through a couple of comments. Thank you so much for interacting. I want to honor myself and what I need. I love that, Peter. Definitely honoring yourself and what you need. And so super important for you to be able to have that skill to be able to just stop, pause, breathe, and really just check in with yourself. Like, does this feel good for me or doesn't? Yeah. Anchoring words or to music is such a great thing. Yep. Definitely don't go pace your house for 4 different rooms before you jump on a video that is not useful. Checking in on ourselves. Yep. Making routine choices to cultivate positive space. Love it, Kira. Awesome. So I'm going to wrap this one up. How did I do? Oh, actually 12 minutes. Impressed myself. So thank you all for tuning in. Remember that Bosswoman is all about doing it your own way. Right? It's not about doing it my way. It's about finding a way that works for you and owning the freaking shit out of it. So enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you guys next week. I'm still on break, so I'm going to show up when I'm going to show up, and then I'll get a regular time happening as I find myself back into routine. Cool? All right. Bye-bye.